Hey folks, Sandy Ridge here, and you know, on this channel, I try and be really positive, but you know, sometimes you just gotta embrace the negativity. So what I'm gonna be talking about today are just 4 things that, frankly, really tick me off in the guitar world, guitar culture, that sort of thing. Now, for what it's worth, all of these things I'm gonna be talking about today, I know for a fact a lot of them have been talked about before, and frankly, I'm guilty of most of them, but I want to get this off my chest. So here we go. Things that tick me off, number 1. People who say they don't need to know music theory to get far on guitar. Now this irritation is so popular that it borders on cliche. And yes, the fact of the matter is, on guitar, you can get remarkably far with very little to no music theory. Trust me, Exhibit A. That said, people who say this, I think, don't actually understand what music theory is, because frankly, music theory is a really crappy name for it. What music theory actually is the language of music. Music theory is simply the way that we have chosen to communicate about music in an as exact a way as possible. It's just, frankly, it's a language, okay? The same way that we all agree that this thing over here, I don't know what side I'll put this on, let's put it over here. The same way that we all agree that this is in fact a cat, okay, is the same thing with music theory. We have all agreed that an A note is an A note. So when musicians say they don't need to know music theory, what they're literally saying is, I don't need to know how to communicate about music as a musician. That makes absolutely no damn sense. Irritation number 2, guitar brands that are essentially just producing knockoffs of popular guitars. So look, there is a limited number of shapes to make a guitar in where they actually feel good, okay? Perfect example. Telecaster, remarkably popular. This is not a Telecaster though. This is actually a custom build instrument out of a guy from Southern Ontario. So to be clear, I don't have an issue with anyone who makes a guitar that is similar in appearance to a more famous, well-known guitar. But for the love of God, at least add something new to the formula. Create something that is your own, add something to it. This one is actually a perfect example. It has 3 pickups, which granted, there are Fender Telecasters with 3 single coil pickups. But this switch actually, if I push it, it engages 2 of them and it basically turns it into a humbucker. So that just kind of adds its own flavor. Plus, I don't think I've ever seen a Fender Telecaster in this color, okay? I'm just saying, guitar brands, I get that it's hard to make something, unique, but at least give it a try. I'm so fed up with seeing guitars that are just copy and paste, obviously factory assembled, just nonsense that's meant to imitate the more famous brands. Put your own spin on it, give it your own take, and I think you'll have a lot more respect. Things that irritate me, number 3, the old school versus new school debate. Now where I'm coming at with this has to do with both guitar pedals and guitar amplifiers, okay? I am sick and tired of seeing people arguing about what is better in the amp world, a tube amp or a digital amp, and the same thing with guitar effects. What's better, a pedal board or a multi-effects processor, okay? Here's the fact, guys. Every professional musician that I know, they use both. They use digital amps, they use tube amps. Everybody's happy as long as it gets them the sound they want. Same thing with guitar effects pedals. A lot of them they have guitar effects pedals, they have effects boards, pedal boards. They also use the digital stuff. Same thing with the digital modeling that you can get on software, plugins, that sort of thing. It doesn't matter as long as it gets the sound that you want. And finally, pet peeve number 4. I am sick of hearing the same songs being covered at every single bar in North America. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, 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 mama, rock me. Look, folks, I'm guilty of this one myself, okay? I was looking through my set list, and I'll be honest, most of the stuff that I play, you can hear it in every single bar in Canada, in the United States, anywhere you like, okay? But I think as musicians, frankly, you gotta mix it up. If you're gonna play one of the old favorites, maybe, you know, try throwing a different rhythm, try making it a little bit more interesting, change the strumming pattern, switch it up, see what you can do. Have some fun with it, okay? I think the audience is starting to get a little bit bored with the same songs, the same guy sitting in the corner singing Margaritaville, Sweet Home Alabama, and Wagon Wheel. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, 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 mama, rock me. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Anyway, folks, I just want to get that all off my chest. It does feel rather cathartic to just talk about it. But you know what? What annoys you in the guitar world? What is your pet peeve? What irritates you? What do you see over and over again that drives you crazy? Leave a comment about it and let me know. In the meantime, if you liked this video and you want to see more, want to hear me complain more about more guitar stuff, okay, you can, oh, it's over here. I always screw up the directions. It's right over here. You can hit the subscribe button. Okay, thanks for watching. This is Sandy Ridge Music, where tone and tech collide, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.